Welcome back, OSLP family.
Welcome. We are here.
This is our Sleep Life podcast, and this is Mel.
And this is Kelly. And today, we're doing our check-in.
We did do our check-in. That's right. That's right. It threw me off. I thought we were going to mess that whole thing up.
No, we did good.
Yeah, we did good. I was like, is she going to do this with me? I'm confused.
I was like,
she might. She just might do it with
dancing.
me.
I was dancing and mouthing the words because it gets stuck in your head.
It does. It does. Your voice definitely gets stuck in my head. That's for sure, because I listen to it all the time.
That's right. You do.
I do. I'm editing you. I'm talking to you. I always have the Kelly.
All the time.
All the time.
24/7, basically.
It's true. So you said you had a thought, and I had to start immediately. What is the thought?
Okay. So last month, we talked about how we were going to make better decisions.
Yes.
The beginning of this month was not a good decision day or month.
No?
I did not make good decisions. I was eating out still. I was not working out.
Story of your life.
The story of my life. I was not getting my protein. I was getting my vitamins and I was getting my water. That was it.
Okay.
And we talked with Losing to Blooming.
Yes.
Michaela.
Yep.
And we talked with Gianna.
Yep.
And those two interviews, and you guys, Michaela's is coming, so don't you worry. It's not out already.
No, you didn't miss anything.
You didn't miss anything.
Jana's came out on Monday, though, so go listen to that shit.
Go listen.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
She has such great tips.
Yeah.
So here's my thought. As soon as we finished recording those, I developed this plan of action.
Oh, cool.
In my head. And one of the things that stuck with me with Michaela was she said, don't meal prep or meal plan around what you already have in your house.
Mm-hmm.
Do it based on your what you're craving.
What you're craving. Yes.
And that just made so much sense to me. Like that simple statement.
Eat what you're craving. Just make it work for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the last 2 weeks, I've only eaten out once.
Okay. Good.
And it was a rough day. I needed a drink. I splurged a little.
Did you?
I did.
Okay.
I had the alcohol. I had some brownie. I did good with my actual meal. I had the chicken at Applebee's, which if you guys haven't tried their Fiesta Lime chicken.
Oh, it's so bomb.
Go get it.
Yeah, their sauce on that is delicious.
Oh, yeah. Take the rice off because the rice is crap.
I don't even like the rice.
No, it's
their
gross.
rice is not the greatest.
No. And then I take the little Crispies off, the little tortilla strips and the pico de gallo. So it's literally just like chicken, sauce, cheese.
Which is totally fine.
And you can actually sub the rice for like broccoli or something, which I found because, we can't eat very much.
No.
And so if you sub it for the broccoli, you get a to-go container. You take the broccoli home.
There you go.
And then you have it for other meals.
Yeah. I think that's a great idea.
It's a process. So.
Did you do that?
I did not do that.
Oh, okay.
I got the rice because I think I panicked when I ordered. I was like, let's just get this. And so I got the rice and I took one bite of it and I was like, this is not good. This is not good.
No.
So I was like, instead of like continually eating it, even though it was bad, because that's what I would have done in the past.
Oh, okay.
I put it off to the side, ate my chicken, had some brownie, had some drink. It was like a shark drink is what it was called, but it had a gummy shark in it and it was blue.
That's
it was
adorable.
Really good. It was really good. It had tequila.
Tequila. That's my favorite.
But it was probably really high in sugar.
Probably,
so
yeah. Mixed drinks.
Definitely splurged that day. But other than that,
you did fine.
I ate at home. I ate my Flex Pro meals. I prepped chicken. So I did not meal prep like actual meals. I just made a plan of like what I meal planned. And I got the chicken, put it in the crock pot.
Okay.
And it was done. And because it's just me, I make 4 chickens and it lasts me all week.
All week long.
All week.
How nice is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But back to my point, because I keep getting off topic. I really love this salad from Hops and Drops. It's a local restaurant.
She does.
It's fucking amazing, man. It's so good. It's a barbecue chicken salad with avocado ranch.
Ooh, yummy.
It is so good. And they actually make it into a wrap too, which is delicious.
Oh, is that the one that I accidentally made? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But it's really good. And it's got tons of chicken in it. And so I was like, okay, that's what I'm craving.
Okay.
But I don't want to spend $18 on a fucking salad.
No. That is what's crazy is that salad can be like really expensive.
Yeah. What is with the $20 salads?
You're like, come on, guys. If you literally put this in a bun, it's like $5 cheaper. So I don't understand me just taking off the bun. Like when I was looking at the Kaiser sub shop because we did have a sub.
Oh, we did have the sub.
We did have a sub.
Right. Yeah.
And on the thing it says if you want no bread, it's $1 extra. What the fuck?
How does that make fucking sense?
I'm saving you money.
What?
By not having the bread. I didn't understand that. I didn't understand it at all. It was very weird.
Maybe the cost of the tub is more than, but okay, you're saving money on the bread.
Yeah.
Sorry, I hit my mic. You're saving money on the bread. You're saving money on the wrap or the paper.
Yeah.
Wrapping. So you got 2 things that you're saving money on. That can't equal a tub.
No, because those tubs are like 25 cents. Come on.
That's dumb. That's dumb. I'm sorry.
You can eat it because.
I'm sorry. I love you, Sub Shop, but that's dumb.
I know. I love you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Those were really good.
But we both only had halves.
We only had half. That was the deal is like after talking with Michaela and Jana, I would say like that's the new look is like, okay, you can't have carbs. You totally can.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and they want you to have, I think Jana said 20 net carbs per meal. So that's totally fine. And like looking at it, it was totally fine because it took us all day to eat. Like you got it at 1 and I was eating on it till like 3:34.
Yeah, I would take a few bites and then slide it away, do some work. Because if you guys haven't realized it yet, Mel comes over on Thursdays for our lives and she works from my house, which is so fun.
It makes it so much easier.
It's so fun.
It makes me feel like I'm in an office setting with someone I like.
Well, I hope so.
You know, like it's a big deal.
Yeah, it is. And so we usually get something to eat because I don't generally have food in my house.
Every time, guys, I'm like, so what do you have to snack on? And she's like, I just have almonds and cheese. And I'm like, okay, we need more than just that.
Salami.
Some salami.
And some cheese.
Her and her voices today. I love it.
So, yeah, I think, so I piggybacking on that comment, I realized through a couple weeks of you asking, okay, what do you have? And then I'm like, nothing.
Yeah.
That I needed to pre-plan.
Yes.
I needed to go to the store and I needed to get things that I knew I was craving and what I wanted to eat.
Yeah.
Because if I don't want to eat it, I'm not going to eat it.
Well, that's like the new thing for me is like, if you don't like it, stop trying to eat it.
Yeah.
Because like, I'll just be like, because you're like trained to be like, okay, well, it's fine. It's still food. Like, just eat the damn thing because you need to eat it. And it's like, actually, no, I don't.
No, you don't.
Like, why am I forcing something down that I don't like?
Yeah. So here's an example. If you don't like protein shakes, I mean, there are some bomb protein shakes out there now.
Yes, they are.
And we found them.
Devotion and Avi.
Yep.
Go get them.
And you can mix them together. You get your collagen and your protein in one.
I'm literally drinking my Avi pinks right now because it's damn good.
Yep. So. But if you don't like protein shakes, so say you've tried all of them and you're like, nope, I don't like protein shakes.
Not for me.
Don't drink them.
Yeah, don't.
Like, other than being, newly post-op, there's no reason for you, except for ease.
Right.
Ease
of use. That's the only reason. Only fucking reason.
So if you don't like something, don't eat it. Don't drink it. It's not worth trying to choke it down just to, it's not worth it.
No, you need to eat stuff that you like. That's the one thing that Michaela really pointed out was like, eat what you really like. Like, that's totally fine. It's within reason. Like, because like she's so far post-up like I am, it was really eye-opening to see like, yeah, like you can still live your life. It doesn't have to be restricted like crazy. Just you have to be very mindful. You have to be aware of what you're putting in your body. It's super important.
Yes.
So just like look at what you're kind of thinking about for the day and then work around it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So I went to the store. I got the mini peppers.
Awesome.
So because Mel put it in our salad and I was just like, oh my God, this is eye-opening.
I love the mini peppers.
And I did try to make your chicken salad, but it did not turn out right. So
no.
I'm going to have to try it again.
Well, after this episode, I'm going to make a batch so you can hang out while I make a batch.
Ooh, yeah. I want to see. I want to see how you do it.
Yeah.
Because I'm confused. I'm confused on how to do this.
And if you guys haven't tried my chicken salad, there's an IGTV on it and it's delicious.
Yes.
Because literally that's protein packed.
Oh, yeah.
And it tastes amazing.
And you can add anything you want. So if you like bacon, put it in there. Pancetta is really good in it. So like you can crisp it up in a pan.
What the fuck is pancetta?
It's an Italian bacon.
Oh, okay.
It's a little bit more salty. Oh my gosh. Okay. But you can put
well, because the base of it, for people that don't know, the base is literally cream cheese and canned chicken with green onions and jalapenos. But I like the spice. That's why the jalapenos are in there.
I'm not a fan.
And if you don't like the spice, take out the jalapenos. Yeah. But you can just put whatever you want in there. You probably could put those bell peppers in it, like chopped up bell peppers.
Oh, yeah.
And like I add bacon and
cheddar cheese.
And cheddar cheese.
So you could add anything. So you could add like Gouda cheese. You could add, if you're a fan of blue cheese, you could add blue cheese to it. Like there's so many variations to it.
Yep.
And like if you don't like green peppers or green onions, don't put them in.
Yeah. And that's kind of the point is like make the food work for you. Because you're going to have to eat food for the rest of your life. So you got to figure out what you actually like.
Correct.
And don't stomach stuff that you don't like. You're wasting calories and carbs and protein to something that you hate.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It really resonates with me. What do you need?
I was just burping.
Oh.
I just didn't want to do it into the mic.
You look like you were looking at something.
Anyways. I was like, ugh.
So, yeah, I mean, it really resonates with me because I've never thought of, so before surgery, right, you're looking at food as a comfort.
Yeah, pleasure.
And when you have surgery, you try to get away from that mindset. So you're trying to look at food as as nutrition, and it's for your body.
Yeah, it's fueling your body. That's what your mindset changes to that now.
But I don't resonate with that thought. That doesn't make sense to me internally.
Okay.
But the thought of making food that you like just in a different way really resonates with me.
Yeah.
And it really clicked in my head. And I was like, oh yeah, I can do what I want with this.
And you like food, so why not?
Like food.
Yeah.
I like cooking. I like putting recipes together, and that's what spurred me to come up with the avocado ranch.
Oh, yeah.
Which is
I can't wait to try it.
So good. It's so good. We're going to have it on Thursday.
Yeah.
So
we're going to have awesome salads on Thursday.
So excited for that. And we'll post a picture.
Yes.
On Friday of it so you guys can see it after you hear this. But it is also, it's in our reels, the whole recipe. But it was so easy. Like I was like, wait a minute. I don't have to do things the way people want me to do them.
No, you do it the way you want to do them.
Bingo.
Yeah. Do it the way you fucking want to do it. Because it's your body, your brain. And you don't have anybody living there with you. That's like the commentary. They're just like the peanut gallery. Just being like, are you sure you want to do that?
Or I don't like that food.
Be like, I don't like that. What do you? Yeah.
I'm like, no. I'm going to do what I want to do. I live by myself. I can figure this out.
Well, yeah. And you get to finally like literally eat whatever you want to eat. Because we talked about this on an episode about how you realize that like you used to eat a lot of savory food.
Yep.
But when you were married, like your spouse did not like those kind of foods. So you kind of like went away from them.
Yeah. And I went more towards sweets. And that was my comfort was the sweets because I mean, still to this day, I look forward the most to the dessert. at the end of the day. That's just me. Like,
that's funny.
But it's okay to have dessert.
It is. It is.
So I made it work for me by making protein balls.
Yes.
And which Melanie's son is like obsessed with them.
Oh my
and
God.
I totally forgot to bring him some.
And I totally forgot to make some this weekend.
He's going to kill me because I forgot to bring him some.
He's going to be like,
I will bring him some tomorrow. Anyways, they have chocolate chips, like mini chocolate chips. Yeah, they have mini M&Ms in them. They have peanut butter chips. Like, it's fine.
It's fine because like it's a protein ball that just has a little bit of like oomph to it. It's like a little flair to your protein ball.
And so I'm like, it's fine if I have 2 at the end of the night, even 3. Like, it's totally fine because you're getting your peanut butter, you're getting your protein powder. I add Devotion's brownie batter and Avi's peanut butter cup. She's going to sneeze. To it. And so you're getting your collagen, you're getting your protein, you're getting protein from the peanut butter.
Yeah.
And so if that's what I want to eat for a sweet treat,
then do it.
Then that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to look at it as it's a bad thing.
Mm-mm.
Because I think that was my mindset was I was talking down to myself and saying, well, you're eating this and it's bad.
Oh, yeah.
And
your self-talk was like super negative.
It was negative. Mm-hmm. It was super negative this whole month until I kind of flipped the script a little bit. And I'm like, no, I'm doing okay.
Yeah, you totally are doing okay.
I'm doing okay. Like, I've regained a few pounds. Yeah. That's fine.
It's totally fine.
Like, but I need to make this work for me because this is not a short journey. This is a long lifetime thing.
That's what I was going to say. It's a lifelong journey because it literally is your life now that you have to deal with this because you have to eat. No matter what. So how do you have to like figure out, okay, what foods do I need to eat? And not caring. I think my change of mindset is not caring who's in the room about what I'm eating. Because like that's a huge deal. I'm sure people out there can agree with the whole like sometimes it's hard when you're around people and you just want to eat what they're eating. But like when you look at the food that they're eating, you know if you ate that food, it's gonna make you feel like shit.
Yeah.
Because it's normally high in sugars and carbs and stuff. And especially with you having the autoimmune diseases, it's just going to attack your body. So like people need to think about those things because I know we have some followers that are autoimmune diseases too.
Yeah.
So think about that. Like, okay, well, they're having that food. That's their food. Like no one's judging them about their food. So don't let them judge you about your food.
Yeah.
Because literally like if I'm eating now and someone kind of looks at me like, this is just what I eat.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to be like, I'm on a diet. Like, these are my things. Because there's so many people. What's kind of nice about these days versus like 5 years ago or 6 years ago almost is like that there's paleo, there's keto, there's the Mediterranean foods. Like, there's all these different ways of people eating and no one says shit to them about it. So why is it any different for a bariatric patient? So it's like, yeah, this is just what I eat now. This is what I do.
What does it matter?
It doesn't matter. Like, this is what makes me feel good. So this is what I'm going to do. And even one of our followers, actually on the diaries, Christine.
Oh, yeah.
She brought her own protein powder and stuff to a restaurant.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, she did.
Yeah. And I was like, that's fucking brilliant because she's literally saying, I don't give a fuck what any of you think in this restaurant. Like, I am buying and eating the way that I want to eat.
And I'm literally making the food work for her. Yeah. Like, and making those people be like, it's kind of helping break the stigma. More and more of us
being open about what we eat and how we eat is definitely going to help break the stigma around us because people look down on us and they are very confused about what we eat. And it's like, don't worry about it. It's none of your business.
It's none,
It's none of your business. Like, I'm not judging you about your eating your Big Mac. So don't judge me that I got in a tub.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I'm not the weirdo.
Well, I think sometimes people think that since we have surgery and since we can't eat certain foods, or because we're so in the nutrition-based mindset that I think a lot of people think like, oh, I can't eat that in front of them because they're going to judge me.
They're going to judge me or is like what my mom does is be like, I just don't want to have it in front of you because I don't want you to like want it.
Which is sweet.
And I get that. And it's like, but just.
Yeah.
but don't bring that up.
But do what you want to do.
Just eat your food and let me deal. Because now I actually didn't have that thought in my head.
Until she said it.
Until someone brings it up. And I'm like, because I didn't think about wanting it because like I'm on this new way of thinking of how I need to eat my food. But when someone brings it up, now I'm like, oh, I kind of do want that.
It's right in the front of your brain.
Yeah, at all times.
Yeah.
All fucking times.
That's annoying.
It is.
I just wish that people wouldn't concern themselves in what we're doing, you know, unless it's supportive.
Yeah.
Being supportive. I feel like her doing that, though, was kind of her way of being supportive.
It is.
Like, she's trying to show you, like, I do care that you can't have these things, and so I'm not going to put it in front of you.
Yep.
But I
Which
feel
I
like
appreciate.
maybe mom just don't say anything and just don't.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what we need from people is like, we don't need the commentary with it.
Yeah.
I'm learning that I don't like the commentary.
Yeah.
Because we are on a new way of processing and being mindful. And so when someone changes that, you're like, wait, oh, I guess I would have wanted that before. Like pre-surgery, I would have wanted those things. And I'm like, oh, wait, but I'm actually in a whole different mindset where I don't need those things. And I'm not thinking about those things, which is nice because I don't want to think about those things. I'm tired of thinking about those foods. I just want to focus on the foods that I need because it's exhausting. Like we talk about it all the time with people. They're like, it's a full-time job. I'm like, your life is a full-time job.
Well, and it is very mentally exhausting because your brain is constantly doing that gerbil running on its wheel or whatever of what can I eat? How much can I eat? Yeah. Can I do this? Can I do this? Oh, no, I probably shouldn't eat that. Okay, I ate that. Oh, no. What is going to happen now? I'm a failure if I eat this. Like all the time.
All day long.
All day.
All day, every day.
So because that's what I was doing. And I was more on the negative side of thinking. Right. Of saying, oh, if you eat this, you're a failure. Yeah. If you have this, like you're going right back to where you were. And so flipping the script a little bit of saying, well, no, I'm not a failure. I'm taking ownership of what I am putting in my system. Yes. Have I eaten out a lot since the divorce? Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely have. But that doesn't mean I'm a failure because of it.
No, not at all.
And I wouldn't allow, and this is something that I've seen several times is, would you allow a friend to talk to you
that way?
The way that I was talking to myself? Would I allow a friend to be like, oh, if you eat that, you're a failure?
Yeah, you would be like, Melanie, shut the fuck up. Like, why would you do that?
Yeah. Yeah. You would never allow anybody to talk to you like that. So, and if somebody does talk to you like that, kick them in the fucking balls because no, not okay. Or the face.
Or in their lady parts.
Well, I've learned recently that hurts just the same.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been kicked there. It fucking really hurts.
Really? Am I the only one that hasn't been kicked in the cooch?
In the cooch? Yeah, probably. Because mine was an accident. Because like Eric literally, like we were just joking around in the kitchen, and like I would be like hiya, and I'll like do like kicks or whatever. But he did it too, and I walked into it. So like literally his foot hit like total vagina, like right at the tip, and I felt like he hit the bone of the pelvic and everything. Ouch. And I was like instant. I'm like, whoa, that was like, he's like, oh my God, are you okay? Are you okay? And I was like, I have no idea. I've never felt this before. Like this is painful.
Oh my God.
Like holy shit. He's like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, I walked into it.
Oh man, you like full body.
Yeah, just
went into that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, man. Yeah, I was at my hairdresser's and we were talking about it and they're like, yeah, you've never been kicked there? And I'm like, no. Like,
well, good for you.
That's apparently not getting kicked in the cooch is normal. Like, or not abnormal?
Abnormal.
So it's normal to get kicked there?
At least once.
I don't know. I've never been kicked there.
Uno time.
I don't really want to be kicked there.
No, it is not a pleasurable feeling. That's for sure. And even just me thinking about it just made my vagina perk up. I was like, oh, that's
contracted. You're like, no.
Yeah. Total like kinkle.
A little kegel.
Yeah. Boop, boop. I just did 2 of them.
Oh my God.
Up 2 more.
Stop. I can't do that.
So good. Well, and losing weight, like there's no like cushion there.
No.
So for those that are newly post-op, P.S., you're going to lose weight everywhere. And that area definitely deflates if you had any like fat there. And I don't think how could you not? Like,
it's a bot. Like your whole body has fat.
Yeah.
Like your neck has fat, like everywhere.
Yeah.
Your fingers, your toes, like everything.
And you lose weight in your hands and your toes. So why would your hoo-ha area be any different? And so there's no cushion there. So when you get hit, man, boom, it's like all in.
All my thought is how do you measure that?
Oh God, I don't know.
Okay, so if one of you have an answer to that, I'd really like to know.
What have you measured your fupa, right? Isn't that
no.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Because you said it stands for fat
upper pussy area.
Yeah.
Yeah, let us know if you have a way of measuring that. Because I'm like, how do you tell?
Because you could start,
measure?
I guess, from the top and then wrap it around. And then if it just slowly gets smaller, like you would around your leg, I guess. You would only do from like where it starts and down.
I'm not quite sure how that would work. So how do you measure your vagina and the weight you lose there? That's the question of the day.
We need help, guys. You tell us how you would do it. So we know.
Oh my God.
This is ridiculous.
Okay.
But anyways.
Back to topic at hand.
You totally do lose weight in that area. Just be prepared, people.
Yes.
And it's kind of cool because like all of a sudden like things like fit different down there too.
Oh, totally.
Like you're going to lose weight and you get to like wear smaller underwear, smaller jeans.
That was fun.
Sometimes I don't wear underwear with my jeans. So now I'm like, oh, I can feel everything.
How?
I know. It's weird.
I just like
I'm not wearing underwear right now.
Like, your vagina clenched when you thought of it. Mine just clenched no, I need that like separation of fabric.
I mean, I used to. And then I tried it because one of the girlfriends was like, oh, I don't wear them when I work out, like in my yoga pants.
That makes sense.
And I was like, I'm going to try that because like I just hate all the lines and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I tried it with yoga pants and I really enjoyed it. And then I was like, I wonder for jeans. I wonder how this works.
No.
And so I did it with jeans and I was like, oh, it's literally the same. It's just like you just don't wear really tight jeans is the deal because like that the line on there, like in the crotch area.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I like my jeans tight.
I mean, mine are pretty tight too.
And
but
the rubbing and the jeans are very abrasive.
It's true. I mean, in wintertime, I do wear leggings than my jeans to keep me warm.
Underwear.
With no underwear. Because I'm using my leggings as an underwear. It's almost like long johns for girls. I realized.
That's true.
It's just like under clothing.
No.
Yeah.
Don't.
So yeah, just try it out. See if you like it. If you don't worry about it.
Don't do it.
It's not for everybody.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
And I don't have yeast infections if that's the next question that anybody's going to have. Like, well, you're going to get a bunch of infections or whatever. No, I haven't. And I've done it for years. Keep your stuff clean.
But you also don't wear thong underwear.
No. I used to. I don't like them. I just realized I'm like, I don't give these strings are stupid. They're stupid strings.
Strings.
I think they're dumb. I wish there's a way if you can just have a patch of underwear, kind of like almost like a pad. Just put it on. Oh, I hit the mic. Just literally put it on there and then no strings anywhere. And I would rock that all day long. That would be amazing. But I don't think there's a way to do that.
I don't think so because you would have to adhere it to your vagina area.
Yeah. And then you'd have to remove it to pee.
And then you have to peel it off. And if you have any hair, good luck with that.
Oh, good point. I think that's an also thing. I don't have hair. So it's like,
well, but you may have some areas that I mean, you might. And then that would hurt no.
I know. I'm just envisioning old school, the 70s girls, which I don't have any judgment. Everybody can have whatever hair you want. I just am envisioning almost like an adhesive to it and just the pull off, kind of like duct tape.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so painful. So, all right.
Oh, clenching.
Back to the ranch, FYI.
So I gotta refocus for a second because we just went into vagina area. Sorry for all you dudes out there. You learn more about your girlfriend and wife right now.
Hey, you like vagina too. It's fine.
Well, okay. Yeah. So the avocado ranch, it spurred my whole mindset of dude, I can make this work. I can do this.
You can do this.
And so I went to the store, random day, went to the store, just walked around, and I just literally walked around and was like, does that look good? Yeah, that looks good. I'll get that.
I like that.
Does that look good? Yeah. But I mean, I didn't go like overboard because I'm like, I can only eat so much.
Right.
But I also know that if it doesn't sound good, I'm not going to eat it. It's going to sit in my fridge. It's going to go bad, and I'm never going to use it.
Yeah.
So I got salads that sounded good. I got the stuff to make the homemade ranch, which is so easy, guys, and so much better than those bottles. I can't even.
I know. Sometimes I just can't get it right.
Mm-mm.
It's very annoying.
No.
Yeah.
So I got that. But I mean, if you want to use the bottled ranch, go right ahead.
Go right
No
ahead.
judgment. And then I got the little thing of guacamole,
Mm-hmm.
which I found out I like the avocado more than the guacamole because tomatoes.
Oh,
Y'all know
yeah.
I don't like tomatoes. So I just got that and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to mix it together, see what happens. If it works out, great. If it doesn't, at least I tried.
At least you tried.
And it turned out fucking fabulous. And I've had salads 3 days in a row.
Good.
And it has lots of good protein from the chicken. I put some cheese in there. I put a little blue cheese because I love me some blue cheese, some gorgonzola.
Ugh.
It's so good. And I put some bacon in there. And I do a little, way less salad. So I do way less lettuce and add more chicken and toppings because that's what we need the protein from the toppings, not the 0 calories from the salad.
Yeah.
And then I put my ranch on there, my avocado ranch, and it's bomb. Oh, and I do a little bit of drizzle of barbecue sauce because if you put I put everything together, mix it in, and then I just do a little drizzle of barbecue sauce over the top.
And that's how you mimic.
That's how I mimic the salad.
Yeah, from Hops and Drops. Yeah.
But it's kind of moved into this whole process of me, because normally when I'm okay, you're okay, we have to record on Monday. Normally I'd be like, okay, cool. I'm going to lay in bed and I'll see you that evening. Yep. No, I was like, okay, am I coming over to work out?
Yeah. I was like, yeah, let's do it.
And it works out really well, but I'm hitting the table. I'm hitting the mic. I'm very
She's very expressive with her hands today.
Yeah. So sorry for everybody who hears the clinks, the dings. But yeah, it's really spurring me to rediscover what I loved in the beginning. So rediscovering, you're never going to have that honeymoon stage again.
No.
You'll never have it.
Dead and gone.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I can mimic how I felt.
Oh, yeah.
I can mimic making those good decisions. And if I do go out to eat, making those decisions of okay, no bread. Okay, no rice. Those are easy things because let's be real, we can't fit it all in anyways.
You can't. There's no point. Literally go back to sharing meals is a big deal. Because there's literally no point for me and you ever to order our own meals. Only reason why is if we just don't like what each other are eating. But if we're together, we need to start eating again of sharing the meals.
Yeah.
Because we did it once and it worked perfectly.
It worked so good. Where did we go?
It was Mexican.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. We ordered, there's a Mexican restaurant around the corner from my house and they are bomb food. But yeah, we ordered.
I don't know what those are called, but everything was just stacked on top of a mini tiny tortilla thing.
Yeah.
So.
It was, I can't even think of what it is, but it was really good.
Yeah.
And you don't need the rice. You don't need the beans. You don't need just order an appetizer or order a kid's meal. There's certain things that I've gotten away from since I've gotten further along. And FYI to you guys, this last Sunday was my 2-year surgery.
Yeah.
I am now 2 years out.
How exciting.
Fucking crazy. It was a mind-boggling day yesterday.
You were just kind of in awe of it.
I was in awe and I just kept reviewing everything. So much has changed. When I started this journey, I didn't have this army of support.
No, not like this.
No. And, I was married and I didn't know what I was doing. And so it's there's certain changes that I'm now developing and I other things I've gotten away from and I need to pull them back into focus.
Yeah.
And then other things like I've kept. So if that makes sense. I don't know if that.
No, it does. Because like when you just said about like the kids meal, like literally that's what I used to do the first year or two. It was always a kids meal wherever I went. And they would be like, look at me funny. And then I'd give them the card. Even at a restaurant, I would order off the kids menu. So it's like, why did I stop doing that? There's no need.
I think you see yourself as you get further along as normal, right? So, and I'm using quotation marks because
the normies were
the normies.
Yeah.
Because when you go out to dinner with your husband or your mom or whoever, you want to be like them, right?
Yeah.
You want to be able to control your hunger. That was the whole point of getting the surgery is you wanted to be, in quotation marks, normal.
Yeah.
That was at least me. I don't know if that was your experience with
food.
You wanted to be like a normal weight, a normal life. Like you wanted to have normalcy in your life, and being overweight didn't give you that.
No, it didn't. Well, I think but you just saying that kind of triggered what it really was for me is like, I want to be able to just order my food and show them that I'm not actually eating all of it. I think it's like a perception thing. For me, it's more like, hey, look, I am almost 6 years out and I'm still making good choices. Because look, I didn't order all the bread and the junk, all the fried food. I ordered a steak and I had green beans on the side and I had a side salad come to me. Now, can I eat all that?
No.
No fucking way.
Nope.
But you can see how I am still like eating the salads. I'm getting all my veggies in and I'm getting my meat in. Like I'm still making those good choices. And I want to show people like that's how you should eat even later. Because like, hey, I did do this journey. I did do the surgery. And this is just now how you just eat even 6 years later. This is how you stay the same weight. And proving that to people. I don't know what it is. I feel like I have this like weird need inside of me to prove myself to people.
I can see that.
And I think that's an easiest way of where I don't share food now is where I'm just ordering my food and look what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Look it is possible.
I'm still doing good.
I'm still doing good.
Doing it. Yeah.
Look at it. Like, and you can do it too. Cause like I'm trying to teach my mom how to eat healthier.
More intuitively.
Yeah. Cause she still has like old myths in her head where like my aunt told her, by the way, you guys will laugh at this. She's like, Mel, I'm going to cut out my red meat. And I was like, why? Why would you do that? Like you need meat. Like, why would you cut that out? That's so good for you.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, cause your aunt was telling me that it like steak takes so long to digest. Like it's in your system for so long. And I'm like, 15 minutes, Mom. And she's like, what? I was like, really? It's not that's an old myth that I remember hearing even as a kid that if you have steak, it's going to be in your body for days. And guess what? Your intestines can't do that. Like that's not like it literally is processing as it goes.
Yeah.
I think what they got confused with is like steak makes you feel full longer. So I think they think that it's just not digesting. And it's the protein. It's the protein in it that makes you feel full longer. And it's the fact that you're eating that healthy protein.
Yeah.
Is the thing that's causing it to take longer. But it's not really your body like, no, we're holding on to this for days, guys.
Yeah, right? Well, and like chicken's the same way for me. I feel full way longer on chicken than I do on steak or pork or anything like that. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
mine's steak.
It'll stick with me for hours. Like I feel that fullness.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. And I love I get the big bag of Costco frozen boneless, skinless chicken thighs.
You still do the frozen.
Oh my gosh. Well, because when I do the crock pot, I pull out 4 chickens. I don't have to worry about them going bad. And that's my thought.
Oh, true. Because they start out that way.
So I literally do 1 crock pot of the teriyaki chicken and I'll cook it that night.
Yeah.
And then I do 1 bowl of the barbecue chicken.
Okay.
And I put it in the fridge so that when I'm done with the teriyaki chicken, I can cook that.
So you're like slowly rotating.
I always have chicken ready to go.
Awesome. Yeah, no, chicken for me is like, it does make me full and it's just not as long as steak is for me.
Interesting.
Like I could eat chicken all day long.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No. Chicken definitely makes me feel full. Like way full.
Way full.
Like I made the salad last night and I only ate half and I was full until I went to bed.
Oh, wow.
And I went to bed early last night because I didn't take a nap yesterday.
Good.
So that was me and Mel talk every Sunday.
Yeah.
We do our social media
Production
talk
meeting.
through and production meeting. And so I called my mom after and she was like, well, how was your day? And it clicked into my head. I was like, wait a minute, I didn't take a nap today. And that's so not like me. Like if I'm home, I usually take a nap midday.
Yeah.
Because I'm usually up early.
Yes.
So like this morning, I'm up at 5.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was really interesting. I'm like, maybe I'm like finally like
in a rhythm.
Yeah. Cause like I cleaned my kitchen. I mopped my floors because my dogs got mud all over the floors. Like it was bad. And so I needed to do that. So like I did that and I like washed my sheets and I did all of these things that are adding up to a healthier, functional life.
Well, how'd you feel afterwards? Because I think that's a big deal.
Fantastic.
That's good. Yeah.
I felt so good that mentally I got everything done on that day.
Yeah.
And like I'm smiling right now just thinking about it because I'm so like I'm proud of myself.
You should be.
Because I did what I was supposed to do.
Yeah. And you were fine. Like you proved to yourself, like I can do these things.
I can.
And you're not going to feel exhausted.
And it adds up to making you feel, I felt like how I did. Like, because I'm saying I want to feel that honeymoon stage. Like the actual stage will not come back.
No.
But the feeling that I had there.
It will.
That's how I felt yesterday.
That's awesome.
And
that's
so
super cool.
I need to continue that feeling. And I think continuing that with, eating what I want to eat, but, realizing that I need to make smarter decisions with those foods.
Yeah.
But just like, if I'm not feeling like I want to eat sweet peppers, don't eat sweet peppers.
Yeah. Don't put it in there.
Yeah. Eat some apple.
Yeah.
Or, there's so many different options that you have to kind of make it work.
Yeah, because like with what Michaela said, I actually said that to Eric yesterday before we went to the store.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And he's like, well, because I was like, we talked to Michaela and she's pretty much saying like, just buy what you crave for dinners for the week. So that way you don't stray off of like the dinner plans.
Exactly.
And he's like, well, we kind of already do that. And I was like, no, we don't. Like we have like kind of an idea of what we want. And also sometimes I just go by myself. So I'm going off of what I think you guys want. But it's like, sometimes it's a hit or miss. Like, I don't know if you're really going to want these things.
It's not what you want.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm glad that you're with me because I want to know what do you want? And yeah, we totally went off script and bought like, now we're going to have stir fry.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah.
He makes good stir fry.
He makes a bomb ass stir fry. And like,
what day's dinner?
What day is that? Oh, I don't know, but I'll tell you.
I'll come over for stir fry.
You might already be here, so we can just have a dinner.
Yeah.
But yeah, like we actually were able to like figure out real dinners. Like we got carne asada, and he's like, I don't want it chopped up. Let's get it all together, like long strips, and let's barbecue it.
Yum.
And use that as like for tacos and stuff like that, or just for like a taco
like
salad,
a burrito bowl or something.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Yeah. So like he's like looking at ways that he like what does he actually like to eat, because he's the cook. So I'm just like, I want you to enjoy what you're eating and cooking. Like that, those go hand in hand, because when those work, then we're all working. Like the whole family's like on fire when we're all on the same page.
Well, and how can you, you can't live your life when you're living with other people and you're all on different pages.
Yeah, it does not.
It's dysfunctional.
Yeah. Because
so you have to bring them together. And if you're all on the same page, like you said, there you go.
Yeah. And like Dylan's taking over Sunday dinners. And so he.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. So he made spaghetti last night.
How did it turn out?
And it was a meat sauce. It was delicious.
Oh, good job, Dee.
And like I just didn't have noodles. Like that's the deal.
Yeah,
you don't have
just
to
ate the
have
sauce,
them.
right?
Just ate the sauce because it's a meat sauce.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. And then next week will be meatballs. So.
Great. Yeah. I like doing the meatballs in the meat sauce. So I make it, I do like the pork, the ground pork.
Okay.
It's like a little on the spicy side. Like it's just a toe over. And you do that, which, by the way, tip for all of you that make red sauce, take the rind of the Parmesan.
Okay.
So get a wedge
Okay.
of the Parmesan and cut off that part you don't eat, the rind.
Yeah.
Cut it into like little pieces and throw it and let it sit in the sauce.
Interesting.
And it gives it that salt. It gives it that cheesy flavor. It's good.
I have to try that. We've never done that.
Yeah.
I mean, Eric makes so we use Paul Newman's sauce, but then we add on to that. Like we put all the veggies in there and we do our own spices and seasoning. We just use that as like a base. And yeah, like Dylan nailed it.
Awesome.
So like he sauteed garlic and onions and did the whole thing.
Look at him go.
Yeah. So like that's the thing is like having everybody involved really, really helps. So if you're at home and you have family members, just get them involved with making a meal that week.
Yeah.
Because I notice when we're hands-on, like they're more apt to actually eat healthier.
Yes.
So
and I do want to give this thought out there. If your family, so like you said, like you're worried about what they're going to eat, right? So you're not worried about what you're eating.
Right. Yeah.
So if you went to the store and bought what you wanted and you brought it home and you cooked it and they didn't want it, that's on them.
Oh, 100%.
But you're on point.
Yeah.
So I just want to like put that out there for everybody. If you're in a family and the family is wanting things that you don't want or that you can't have, just make your meal. Make your meal. If they're hungry, they will eat it.
It's true.
And if I wish I had done that with my ex. Like just make the meal that I want.
I'm noticing that more with our family is like, oh, they just need someone to make it. Like they'll fucking eat it.
Yeah, they're boys. They're going to eat it.
They totally will. Or just the movement of like, well, I guess I'm just going to go cook then.
Yeah.
Like that move works, guy, by the way, all of the time. Whatever you're doing.
Yep.
Like if you need something fixed or something cleaned or cooked, just be like, oh, don't worry about it. I'm going to go do it. And then you just watch your family because they just slowly get up and they're like, oh, fuck, we're doing this.
I used to do that with my ex all the time.
It totally works. Get them moving, man.
Yeah, because I would ask multiple times for like a picture to be hung up or, certain things. And so I would just be like, I would walk in there and I'd be like, so where's the hammer and the nails?
Yep.
And he'd be like, why? What do you need that for? And I was like, oh, well, I'm going to hang up this picture so you don't have to.
Yep.
And he'd be like, oh, okay, I'll just go do it.
Yep.
And it would get done like that.
Yeah, immediately.
Yeah.
Immediately.
It was so funny every time.
It works every time.
Where's the extra laundry detergent? Because I'm just gonna do the laundry. Oh no. I'll get it. I'll do it right now.
Especially when it's stuff that they were supposed to do. It always works when they were supposed to do it. So that's a little trick of the trade, by the way.
Yes.
FYI.
Yeah.
But yeah, like with the cooking, like as long as I just go in there, they'll be like, ooh, what are you cooking? And I'll tell them and they'll be like, or they'll be like, can we change it to this? And I'd be like, that's fine. Like, I don't mind as long as like we're all eating healthier and like we're in the kitchen kind of like hanging out because that's kind of our hangout area.
Yeah. You guys definitely hang out in the kitchen. I like it.
When it comes to cooking, we talk and we hang out while everyone's like doing a section of the food.
Yeah, I like hanging out in the kitchen. I like sitting at the counter and talking with whoever's cooking or like, chopping up stuff for them. Like that's fun to me.
I like it. I learned that in the process that I thoroughly enjoyed. Like I'm like a sous chef for Eric. I'm making sure like everything's ready to go and then he just does all like the ending of it. So, and we're just hanging out in there talking and that's how you get to know your family. Because, like especially if you guys have multiple kids, everybody kind of like goes into their area, and like I think food has always been the one to bring everybody together because like look at
all the cultures, it's
all around food and that's all how we kind of ate bad was because we're all around bad food. So
yeah, but just because you can make it healthy.
But now it's like, oh, we can all be involved and like, oh, we can all make this healthier. Because even we were making, we made cheeseburger salads last week.
I want to do that.
It's delicious.
That sounds really, really good.
Yeah. And Dylan's like, oh, we don't have any buns. And we're like, we know.
Yeah, we didn't buy them.
And he's like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, we're having a cheeseburger salad.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, well, I don't like my hot meat on my salad. And I was like, that's fine. Then separate it. You're still having a salad and you can eat the meat with cheese on it, whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, okay. And I was like, yeah, we're not doing buns, man.
They're unnecessary.
They're so thick. Like, it's really unnecessary. Like, those buns are ridiculous. Like, looking at, I would say that's the one thing, and maybe you can either agree or not agree with after getting surgery, knowing that like you literally only have like 20% left of your stomach. Mm-hmm. When you look at a full cheeseburger, you're like, how the fuck did I get that in my stomach before?
Well, coming from somebody who ate 2 cheeseburgers.
Yeah, I don't know.
Plus fries, plus other stuff.
I didn't realize how much you were eating.
Well, okay, so
back then,
I had a question yesterday, which we will share with you exactly what that is, what that means later. But I got asked a question that how many calories do you think you were consuming before surgery?
Oh, that's a great question.
And when I actually thought about it, I was probably consuming between 2,000 and 3,000 calories.
Easy, every day?
Easily.
Wow.
Like coming and then they were like, well, how much do you eat now? What's your calorie like for now? And I'm like, probably between 800 and 1,200.
Yep. So different.
What?
Mind
so
blown.
I'm going I'm literally cutting my calories in half.
Yeah.
If not more.
Well, and 3,500 calories is a pound.
So, and I was like, when I said that out loud, I was like, no fucking wonder I was gaining weight like fucking crazy. Like, I was literally, like, just shoving food in my mouth.
100%. I think anybody that's listening that's, like, on the fence, take a look at your food. Just put it in, whatever pal, like, what is that, Fitness Pal, whatever. Just take a little look-see for a couple days of what you would typically eat, and it could be really mind-blowing. Because in your head, you're like, that's not me. I'm not hitting 2,000, 3,000. There's no way. And then you're starting putting the stuff in. You're like, oh, shit. You really are.
Yeah.
Really. Mine was more, it was more like drinking things. Because you guys know I don't drink coffee or sodas. But I noticed it'd be like actual alcohol. That was a deal.
Yeah.
Because I didn't realize how many calories and carbs are in those things. Especially those fancy drinks.
There's a lot.
And just having 1 or 2 of those could just wipe your fucking day.
Oh, yeah.
And anytime, I know a lot of people can agree with this one, is that you get drunk and then you want crappy fucking food. You want greasy, you want like the bad stuff. And so like.
Muchos gracias.
The nachos. The nachos was the one I would get.
There's a local, I don't know, it's not national. I think it's local.
Yeah.
Okay. But they have them everywhere in our town. And they're called Muchos Gracias. And it's this they're dinky little Mexican restaurants that are open 24/7. Or they used to be 24/7.
But that was also a deal. Like after you got drunk, you could like have your sober friend go get you nachos.
Yeah. And it would happen. We would get wasted and be like, muchas gracias time. And we would all go through the drive-thru and we each get and these things are massive.
And the fact that we were each getting one, not like we were sharing nachos. We were each getting our own nachos. And that's probably 1,000 to 1,500 calories by itself.
Easy.
So that's not counting what you ate all day. And then
all of the alcohol.
And then all the alcohol. And then the aftermath of that. Like it's bad. It's super bad. And now
we have our dinner. And then we'll have a few drinks. Like, this last Saturday we did our Patreon meeting, which if you guys are not a patron, go sign up.
That was a lot of fun.
Patreon.com.
Yep.
/OSLP.
There you go. She got it.
And we have our mimosa, but we have one, maybe 2, but we're planning for that to happen. Like we both know, like, okay, we're going to have our egg bites and then we're going to have our mimosas.
Yep.
So we're making a healthy choice.
Yep.
And then we're, it's not super healthy, but you have to live your life. You can't just not live a life anymore after surgery.
And we plan it because the Patreon meetings are once a month.
And
so
that's
we know
pretty much the only time.
That's the time that we have champagne and juice. That's the only time. And yeah, we really are healthy right before because like you guys saw us before we go on and I was like, I'm eating my multivitamin. I had my egg bites. I had a shit ton of water. I had a shit ton of water afterwards. Like you just have to plan it. And that's the other thing with Michaela was saying is like just plan around it. Like she knows she wants a treat every fucking night. So she plans that treat and works it into her day.
And that's why I make the protein balls because I am fitting those into my diet.
Yeah. So like you know what you need to hit and just make sure that you work around it. I think the biggest deal now is just like not having that just be the one meal. Because you like, I took it to heart the whole like, this is fueling your body now. Because now I'm so in tune with my body. I can feel if I need food. I can feel if I need water. I know what the difference is. Before I had no fucking clue.
Idea.
No idea. So now it's like, okay, is this food going to actually help me or hurt me? Is like a lot of the time that I look at food now. And so like with the mimosas, I can feel it and I get like tipsy really fast. And I'm like, hey, I need food. I need real food. And that's and I didn't eat bad actually, I didn't eat bad at all that day.
No.
It was literally just having the mimosas.
Yeah. I had the mimosa and then I went home and made a salad.
See? Easy peasy.
So I had egg bites. I had one mimosa. Yeah. Because I had to drive. And then I went home and made this chicken salad.
See?
And you have to find that balance.
Yes.
And I think another thing that I've learned this month that Jana actually said was take it one step at a time. So and we talked about this on our Patreon meeting too. Don't say, okay, I'm gonna start working out 5 days a week. I'm gonna count all my calories. I'm gonna get all my water. I'm gonna do all my vitamins. I'm gonna do all my that's
so
too much. That's too much when you're trying to regain the control.
Yeah.
It's too much. You're more apt to fail because you're trying to do too much at one point.
Yeah, too many things at a time. Like slow down.
So this last week, I was like, okay, I'm going to focus on eating at home. And that's been the last 2 weeks. And literally, I've only eaten out once.
That's awesome.
So I'm like, okay, I got this.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm getting into a rhythm with my food, eating at home. Now I'm going to start adding in the yoga.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. If I only do yoga just today, that's fine. Because next week I can try again. And you can always try again. I
think people forget that.
Yeah. Like just because okay, so say I did yoga today and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do yoga tomorrow. And it doesn't happen. It's okay.
I know people are like, oh, I failed. So
because I missed one day.
I missed one day. So I'm a horrible person. It's like, no, dude, like just do it tomorrow or do it the next day. Like you just have to keep trying is the deal. Because that's the only way I've been able to maintain, guys. That is how you maintain is
by keep trying.
By literally not giving up and just keep going. Because like if I literally was like, well, man, I missed these workouts and I had mimosas and I had some fast food. If I kept being like, well, I guess I just suck at this. And then I gave it all the power and now I'm just going to suck at this and not try anymore. Then of course I'm going to regain and I'm going to be upset with myself and I'm not going to be physical anymore. Like, why would I give it so much power because I fucked up one time? It's not really even a fuck up. It's literally just like, I'm living my life. I didn't get to it today. Let's start fresh tomorrow.
The way I look at it is you just tripped.
Yeah.
You just had a trip. So if you trip in real life, are you going to like continually go down and just lay on the ground for the rest of your life?
Right.
Because you tripped?
I like that analogy.
Thanks.
Yeah.
You're going to get back up or you're going to trip and you're going to get back into rhythm. Yeah. Right. Like you don't just, oh, I tripped. I guess my life's over.
Yeah. I just lay here now. I'm not going anywhere.
Yep. Leave me here.
Leave me here.
No, you get back into rhythm with your walking.
Yeah.
Or you get up. Like you don't
have
just
to
stay.
Get up. Yeah.
So why do we feel like if we trip with our food or our exercise that we just need to keep going?
It's over.
It's over.
It's over.
Whole life is over.
Done. Put a wrap in it.
I had some alcohol. Okay.
So it looks like I just have alcohol all the
Take
time
me
now.
out back, put me out of my misery.
Right.
Like,
It's so goofy. Why?
No, like, why is that the thought?
I don't know. It's like, it's very harsh thinking too.
It is very harsh.
Yeah.
And again, you would never allow somebody to tell you or treat you like that.
No, not at all. So why are we doing it to ourselves?
Why?
It's so confusing. Because like, I think where it comes from is like the judgment that we're getting from others, or the whole stigma that's around us. Because like, they make you feel like you have to be perfect.
Yes.
I would say.
Yes.
I say the stigma around it makes us feel like we have to be on point 24/7. And that's not attainable. That is not how anybody should live anyway.
Nobody is perfect 24/7.
Nobody. No. Even athletes, even actors that work out to get to their like that bod that you're seeing, they worked 9 months for. Like I would encourage anybody that like has like a crush or whatever on a celebrity and because of their body or whatever, just Google them a little bit. See like the work that they have to fucking put to get that body, because they don't maintain that body after the movie. Like you can see all your actors that you love and they all kind of level out and get to a normal body. Like a lot of the guys become like, have the dad bod, because that's really what your body's supposed to be at. You can't be fit your whole life all day long. It's just not going to be, it's not feasible. And I want you to look at the time frame that these people take, because people are always like, I worked out for like a month. Why am I not cut? Oh, I don't know, because that's not how that fucking works. Like these people that you want to mimic or mirror, they're doing it for years or months at a time. Like give your body some time. Like stop thinking that there's a quick fix, because there's no quick fix.
Yeah.
At all.
Well, it's like I did one crunch. Where are my abs?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? That doesn't make sense.
Well, like yesterday we were talking about the physical challenge and I was like, what positions or workouts do you actually
We're not
like?
going to talk about that. Let's not go into positions.
That's a true story. But I was like, what do you like to do? Because I think that would be a little bit more helpful to get her on board with the physical challenge and doing them more regularly if I had more that she liked to do. And so she was naming stuff and I was like, okay, well, some of these are really easy. So we need something to do to pump up your heart rate because you're not going to lose anything if your heart rate doesn't go up. And so she's like, okay. So she started going through Pinterest and started figuring out, okay, what do I like?
Yeah. What do I like doing as far as physical? Because I was like, the first thing I was like, I love yoga. And she's like, we can't do that as a challenge. And I was like, well, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I like yoga.
And I was like, that's not even what I asked. I need workouts from you.
So then I started going through like in my head, okay, what yoga moves do I like to do? And we came up with a great plan of doing the high knees, which definitely get your heart rate up. Crunches, which I love crunches.
The shoulder taps is what I was very proud of her for.
I love shoulder taps. I don't know what it is, but like when I see it on Dez's workout plan, I'm like, yes, let's do this. Like,
So you're literally, guys, you're going to be in a plank position and you're going to just do shoulder taps. And it looks like it's harder than it actually is.
Oh, yeah.
So don't be intimidated by it.
I like those, I think, because with planks, I always get bored.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah.
And you're focusing on like holding yourself and like tensing everything. And like the time goes so slow. But when you're doing the shoulder taps, like you're doing the same thing.
It's because you're moving.
But I'm moving. So I don't want to stay in one spot.
Yeah.
I think that's my thing.
Anybody that has a problem with planks. So we did a plank challenge last summer.
Yes.
And you just build it on the time. And I got up to 5 minutes of holding a plank.
Yeah, you did awesome.
It was insane. But
I think I went 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I think was the longest at one point.
And that boredom does happen. And what I would tell people is actually like just start thinking about your day and what you're going to do while you're in the plank position, because then the time starts like going a little quicker and you're not focused on sweating and your arms are shaking and your butt's moving. You're like, okay, tense it up. And then just start thinking about your day. What do you need to do today?
Yes.
And that really, really helps get that extra couple minutes going.
Or think about like, because Yoga with Cassandra, you guys know we love her. She does intentions.
Yeah.
Like, what are your intention for the day? What are you striving
to do
for the day?
Yeah.
And like, I always pick a word. And whether that word happens or not, it's in the forefront of my brain. And mine today was motivation.
Yep.
I want to be motivated to do the things that I need to do because the more I do, the more I feel successful in my life.
And you feel better.
And I feel better overall. And I have that honeymoon stage feeling.
Yeah. Because like you were like, when she came over, she was like ready to go. Like she wasn't all groggy and whatnot. She was like, all right, let's do this.
Nope. I got up at 5. I had my coffee, had my water. And then I knew at 6:30, I needed to get up, put on my workout clothes, and leave the house. I might have done a few photos, so it was a little later. But then I came over. I was ready to go. I was like, yeah, let's do yoga. And I even made Mel switch it up a little bit.
She did.
Which I liked it. I thought it was a good one.
I didn't sweat, so I didn't. That's the only thing is
we need to do power yoga.
Yeah, I need something more with the oomph because even with the one that I chose, because there's like 2 or 3 that I really enjoy, but I'm always sweaty afterwards. So I feel like I put work in. And this one, like it definitely woke me up. Nothing hurts anymore. I'm really stretched out, but I didn't feel like almost like a workout.
That's what she said.
Stretched out. Oh God,
I'm really stretched out.
But like,
you should probably not tell people that, Mel.
But how about you don't tell people about me being stretched out?
Hey, you're the one that said it.
Because I am not. Tight as fuck.
Wow.
I'm just going to put that out there.
Wow. Oh.
Hey, if we're going to act like I'm stretched out, we're going to actually set the record straight.
Oh my God. Oh my God. She just told everybody you're so tight. I can't. What is going on? Vagina talks. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Vagina is on the brain today, and we are not.
I mean, it's a fun part. Anyways, so so that's the one thing. I did enjoy it. I need to feel like I worked out. And that did not make me feel like I worked out.
Okay, so let's do power yoga.
I'm down with power yoga.
I love power yoga.
So anything that can make, because there's a TED Talk that you can watch, and it talks about like, how do you actually lose weight? Because like out of like your body, because people are like, oh, I lost a pound, but like, did I peel that out? Did I poop that out? And actually a lot of it is your breath, which is interesting. So deep breathing is really good for your like losing weight because you're like excreting all the stuff out, sweating. And yeah, of course.
That was a $10 word.
Right? Yeah. So it's literally breathing, sweating, peeing, pooping, like anything that your body like kind of like takes out of you.
I need to sweat, man.
And yeah. And that's the deal. Is like she doesn't sweat. I mean,
even wore a sweater.
She did. I mean, Des worked her ass off last week.
I was dying.
She was sweating profusely, and I was like, yes. Get this fucking girl to sweat.
Yeah. So at power yoga, I remember being sweaty.
Okay.
So we'll do power yoga tomorrow.
That'd be fun. And I think what I've noticed too, Kellykins, is you do work out if you come over.
I do.
And if she's at home, she doesn't.
Not.
And I still do. That's the deal. It's like I have that discipline and order, and you don't.
I do not have that discipline.
Yeah.
Nope.
I mean, I'm not like solid 5 days, but it's like 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to have that discipline. I strive for that discipline, but I have not gotten to that discipline yet.
Yeah.
That discipline point. But yes, when I come over here,
it happens.
I work out.
Yep.
And I do fine.
Yep. And I think that's what needs to get back. At least 1 or 2 times a week, just come over. It doesn't have to be every fucking day. I'm already at your house on Thursdays. So really, maybe just Monday or Tuesdays. Just come over. Or Monday, Wednesdays, because we do the workouts on Wednesdays.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
So however you feel like it can work in your schedule to make you feel good. Just, I know that I feel like it just needs to be 1 to 2 days you come over to get yourself going, you know? Oh, well, she's taking pictures of someone calling her.
I took a screenshot. Falls City. I don't know anybody in Falls City, so
it's probably a scam.
Thanks for calling, but no, thank you.
And before we go, one thing I want to touch base on was with me taking my vitamins regularly, because so you guys know we did the Pro Care Challenge. I think it ends as the day today. Oh no, it will be ended Thursday. As of yesterday, for the contest part. But like I've been taking them on point every day. And I've been doing the pinks from Avi and I've been doing the drinks from, Devotion and from Avi. I want to point out one thing. Well, a couple things.
Oh my God.
My nails are insane.
Look at these things.
Like, can you see this all? There we go. Like, this is insane. So if you're watching this, look at our nails. I've never had nails like this.
Look at this
They're
thumbnail.
thick. I'm going to post this in the stories.
Yeah, they don't move.
They don't move. I can't even bend them.
Yeah.
And they're long as hell.
Mhm.
Like, it's insane. So one, my nails are back. My hair is looking better than ever. It's crazy. And then my wake ups. So like, guys,
Your wake ups?
my wake ups are better.
Oh, so like waking up from a deep sleep.
Yeah.
Got it. I'm on the same page.
Like even today. So like I, you guys know me. I play hard, work hard. That's just, that's been my life. That's who I am. And I was in like a really great mood yesterday. After we did our production meeting, I felt great. I was like, we're going to watch the UFC fights. So like I opened a White Claw. Like, cause I'm like, if I'm going to drink, it's going to be low calorie as much as possible, no carbs as much as possible.
Yeah.
Or I do shots. It's also why I do shots, because you don't get all like the sugary drinks with it.
Correct.
So
Yes.
this is how I make it work for me is like, I had like 2 White Claws and I ended up having like 2 shots and I felt great. And me and Eric were up till like midnight.
Oh.
Okay. And then like we went to bed, probably didn't fall asleep till almost 1. And then Kelly was at my house right around 7. I was up and moving at 6:40. I feel fine. I feel great. And I think it's because I drank all my water that day. I'd been taking my vitamins on time. I'm hitting my markers. So I was able to get up and I didn't feel groggy or like sluggish. I was like, let's do this. Like I was good to go. Even Eric was like, how are you feeling? I'm like, great. And he's like, fuck you. Because like it's the total difference of someone that's taking their vitamins every single day and hitting their water goals every single day. How much you can feel different by I only got like 5 hours of sleep and I feel fine.
Well, and I'm going to piggyback on that because with yesterday, when I get shit done around the house, I feel better.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like when I have a clean kitchen, I have clean floors. Like, so I cheat and I have a Roomba for my floors.
She does.
But if I'm like running Robbie, which is his name, if I push the button and like I have him run and like clean everything up, I feel better because I know that the house is like in order.
Yeah, it's like one less thing you have to do.
Yeah.
And it's all organized. And with a clean house, it makes my head like feel like it's clean almost.
Yeah, and I'm more apt to do
more stuff.
More healthy.
Yeah.
So like yesterday was a fantastic day. I got all my water, got all my I don't know if I got all my protein, but I got all my water, I got my vitamins, and I cleaned the house. I had a good day. And so then when I woke up this morning, it was just like a continuation.
Yeah, it does fall in line. Like good choices on Monday will lead to better choices throughout the week. Because if you started off right, then you're fine. And that's what I was, that's why I feel so good in the mornings now. Because I'm finally seeing the effects of being on point again.
Well, because we've been taking ProCare vitamins for 2 months now.
2 months now.
Solid. Like every single day.
Yeah.
And I love them.
Yeah. I'm still trying to get the calcium under control.
Okay.
Because I still have not been able to get 3 in like you're supposed to.
Okay.
I always get 1 and I'm trying to get that second one in. And I do have them next to my bedside now. So like I'm trying to like make sure.
Do you have them in your office?
Yeah. I have them in my office drawer. And I have them in all the spots now. So I have them in my office.
They're in your drawer?
Yeah.
Do not put them in a drawer because you're not going to see them.
It's the drawer that I open all the time though. That's the one that I get actually, not the one next to my bedside. It's the one in the office I get all the time. It's the one in the bedroom.
If you're putting it in a drawer or a basket or something like that and you're not going to see it.
Yes, I understand the logic.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's where I was at.
Because there is some instances where I won't take stuff because I didn't see it.
You don't
see it.
Well, it's like I have all this skincare from BoxyCharm because I had BoxyCharm for years. And I never think about it. And so like I'll run out of like what I normally use and I'm like, okay, I'm going to order my new stuff or like order it again. And I've started to get into the mindset of like, no, go through your stockpile.
Yeah, you have she has a hell of a stockpile, guys. It's insane.
I love makeup and skincare. Like I love it. And so I'm like, okay, don't buy more.
Go you have
your
plenty.
stockpile. Use what you already have.
Seriously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say for everybody out there listening. Just do the things for like a month or two and just see how you feel. Because I'm feeling
really commit.
Yeah, like really commit to it because I'm feeling the effects now and it feels great.
Well, and when we say commit, like that doesn't mean that you have to be like, okay, every second of every day is going to be perfect.
No.
Like we're saying, like make small steps.
Yeah,
Small steps add up in the end.
Because you guys heard me, I only said water and vitamins, and I feel good.
You did not say protein.
I did not say protein.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not talk about the physical challenge because just these two things that I've like pretty much conquered is already making me feel good, which goes down the line of like, oh, and now I'm doing more of the physical challenges. Like I'm not like putting a bunch of them in one day because I missed a few days. Like those things all kind of like slowly go together, but focus, like Kelly was saying earlier in the episode, of like, just pick 1 to 2 things.
Yeah.
You do not have to be a master at anything.
Nope.
Just pick 1 to 2 things that you think you can handle for this month. And I think vitamins should always be in those. Just I'm going to preface that now because we're really seeing the effects of being on a schedule with your vitamins because you need to take them the same time every day.
Correct.
So, and those really make a difference.
Yep.
So,
yeah, because we actually spoke with Paravita, which their episode drops on Monday. So keep an eye out for that. They are a bariatric vitamin company.
Yep. And they just have 1 pill.
Yep. And I actually asked them, I said, does it make a difference if you're taking your vitamin at the same time every day? And they said it does.
It absolutely does.
It does.
Yeah. Because your body's on a timer. Like there's 24 hours in a day. Literally your body is kind of doing the same thing. It knows when it needs to be asleep. Like when it's nighttime, it knows that it just needs to be asleep during this block of time.
That's why working nights is really hard
It's
on your
really
system.
bad for your body. And it actually shaves like 5 to 10 years off your life if you work graveyard shifts. Like that's a lot of time. Think about that. 5 to 10 years off of your life expectancy.
No, thank you.
Just because of a graveyard shift. And I understand that people have to do these. My husband did them for 5-6 years.
Satan does it.
Yeah. Like I did it for like, I would do it in like 3 month stints because we had a rotating schedule when I worked at a different job. And like, it's not fun. It's definitely not fun. You're not made to be awake during that time. And like what I've read in articles and journals is like when you wake up, they actually prefer you to go outside and like look at the sun because it activates.
Not directly.
Not directly. Just like, or just be out. The point is like just being outside in the air so your body can activate all of like the cells, your white blood cells, your red blood cells, and get them like started because it needs that. Like it needs to be.
I really like going outside and having my coffee.
Yeah.
Like sitting outside, like I'll let the dogs out and I just sit there and I have my warm cup and I just kind of like sip and like watch the sun come up. That's my favorite time of the day.
It's very therapeutic.
It is. And it's very like, this is my time.
Yeah.
This is my time
calming.
right now.
It's very calming.
I don't have to answer the phone. I don't have to talk to anybody. I'll talk to my dogs, but like there's nothing pressing that I have to do during that moment in time.
Right. And that's what's important is like having those moments in the morning to like really like get your brain going because we're not made to like wake up and then go. Like we do need time. Like, and I make fun of this one because she like does the coffee instantly, but it's like, we really should just be having that 8 ounces of water right when you wake up. And it starts your day. Like go outside, drink your water, just get it going.
In my defense, I have cut down my coffee a lot.
You have.
I've gone from having 2 cups to 1 cup, and I'm not stopping and getting coffee all the time anymore.
No, you barely go to Starbucks. It's only when I'm like, hey, egg bites.
Egg bites. Yep. And then I have my 1 cup, and then I immediately go into my tea. So I hit my water goal every single day, if not
yeah, she totally does.
Because I have like an electric kettle that my mom got me and it's 50 ounces.
And she drinks like 3 of those.
50 ounces per. Yeah. And I drink like 3 a day. Plus I'll drink my LaCroix.
Yeah.
Which I did get a question about that.
I saved it for you.
Yes. So Dr. Dovek told us if your stomach can handle it. So if you're one of the people that like to have bubblies, but you don't want to do soda, like don't do soda, don't do that type of stuff. But you can either leave it out for a little bit, like open it and leave it out, or and let the bubbles dissipate
So what
a
she's
little bit.
talking about is a
water.
Yeah, water seltzer.
Yeah, so
it's
whatever water seltzer you like.
LaCroix, bubbly. Like
Yeah.
there's so many. Bai has one, I think. So I either let it sit, but my stomach can handle it. But I also drink it slow.
Yeah.
I don't just like knock back one, right? So take it slow. Take a drink, see how it sits because it can hurt you.
Yeah, it's what I get from carbonation. It makes, like, even to this day, like with those White Claws yesterday, like it hurts sometimes. Like it's just very, like, you get very gassy with it. Like you're just always burping and you feel full. You
very
feel
full.
really full.
Yes.
And depending on how much you have, you can maybe feel that knot again. Because I felt the knot and I was like, yep, no more. Like, can't have any more of these because it's going to be painful later.
Yeah. So, but that's what I drink.
Yeah. So it's up to you.
And half the time I will put it in like this cup with some ice and it really dissipates the bubbles.
Oh, perfect.
So it's not as like, it's not super bubbly anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Because that's another way to get your water in, is that.
It is. It is. So I usually drink probably 4 of those a day on top of my hot tea.
Yeah, there you go.
So I am very, very, very hydrated.
Yeah.
But that's what I need. I need to flush those toxins and everything out of my system.
Yeah, it's very important because we're 70% of our body or 80%, whatever it is water.
I think it's 80.
And so it's kind of funny that people are like, why do I need to drink water? It's like, well, you need to replenish your water.
Well, every part of your system runs on water.
Yeah. Like it needs it to process things. Like for your heart, like your heart beats and then like the blood goes up and down your body. It needs the water to like be part of that situation.
Part of that.
Yeah. Like I don't know the science of how that all works. I just know you need the water in your body so everything can flow.
If there's a scientist out there somewhere, please call us and explain it.
Oh man. I would love that. You guys know me. I would love to know all those things. So,
all right. I think that's it.
I think that's everything. So basically what you can take away from this is drink your water and get your vitamins in. Just start there. Don't rush yourself with anything. And don't care about whatever everybody else thinks about what you're eating. I think that's a biggie. Don't
eat what you want to eat.
Eat what you want to eat and have a plan. Just every time you wake up, okay, what are you going to have today? Just kind of have it in your head or already written down. Some people do really well, like Kelly with lists. So just do those things and it's totally fine. Like live your life, but stop caring what everybody else thinks.
What she said.
Yeah.
I zoned out for a second. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I was thinking about what I was going to eat when I get home.
See, she's already planning what she's going to be eating.
Yeah.
Then I already have it too because I'm like, okay, I'm going to make the chicken salad when I go out there.
Maybe I'll take some from you.
There you go. Yeah, totally fine.
Just like steal some.
Yeah. And I got because when we did the whole, like, what are you craving thing with Eric, we got like whole wheat English muffins and he checked the back and was like looking at all the carbs and whatever.
Awesome.
Like that's new. And it's because like we were trying to be very mindful of it. And like, yeah, you can have that with egg and some cheese on top and you're good to go.
Oh, and I found those tortillas.
Oh,
so I found these tortillas like months ago that have 9 grams of protein in them. And the net carbs I think is like 5.
That's really good.
I think. Don't quote me on that. But anyways, I found them again.
Good.
And so I had my failed chicken salad. I had that in a tortilla because I was like, I want like something.
Yeah.
But I only ate half.
There you go.
So really it's not
bad at all
for you. So just like,
again, make it work for you.
Little steps. And like focus the good in the front of your brain.
Yeah.
And kick that negative out. We don't need negative.
Seriously. And right now, go to our YouTube, subscribe.
Yes.
Look at all the things that we have up on there because only Patreon people get the videos.
Yes.
And then after 3 months, we start dropping them.
Yeah. So actually today, there will be 4 new videos.
4 new videos. So anything that dropped in February will be dropping on May 1st. So it's always a 3-month rotation.
Yep.
So you guys can see all these things. So go there. And we have a lot of cool stuff coming your way. So we have things that we can't tell you that are coming, which we're very excited for. And you guys saw with Dr. Dovak that we have a potential of being in the OR and doing the live there. So that's going to be
So
in
exciting.
July. So just keep watching the stories and the posts because we have lots of stuff coming your way. And it's all, you guys know us, we want to give you guys all the information. We also want to make it fun because information can get really boring. Like I don't want it. Like I take webinars. I have to do that shit and it's not fun. Like, you know,
I hate
at work,
webinars.
those e-learning stuff that you have to do. Like, yeah, like I just go brain dead on those.
Yeah, I know.
And I want to give you guys information, but make it fun. So just keep watching and keep seeing it. And
Just you?
no, I said we.
Oh, it sounded like me.
No.
It's fine. It's fine.
She's like, wait a minute.
I'm like, wait a minute. I'm a part of this podcast too.
Yeah, that's why I say
my name
we.
is on the shirt too, or my face.
And your name is not on
my
there.
face.
Neither is
My
mine.
face. Our faces.
Our
together.
faces. You're hilarious. Which we have merch, so go get the merch on our website.
oursleevedlifepodcast.com.
That's a new one for us, guys.
New.
We have a .com. Like we were so fucking excited. Kelly figured it out and got us a .com. So we have our .com for 5 years and we'll renew it. Damn it, no one else gets our .com.
Yep. So it is Our Sleeved Life
Podcast.com. How cool!
It was so exciting.
Yeah,
I was pretty stoked because I felt very accomplished.
You should.
By figuring that out.
I was so proud of you because like I was just working and she's like, look what I did.
Yeah.
And I was like, hell yeah, we got a .com. So go there, get your merch. You can listen to podcast stuff on there too. So we have all the things for you guys.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else that you want to tell them? And do we have any other exciting news coming?
No, I think as soon as we get the exciting news, we will share it with you guys immediately.
That's
And
right.
Just like Mel said, just stay tuned. We're doing giveaways in the stories. We did one Monday, Sunday, whatever day that was.
For your surgiversary.
For my surgiversary. And like literally it was the easiest thing ever. You just swiped the little heart eye. I don't understand when people don't do it because it's like you literally just like swipe it and you're entered.
It's like the easiest entry. And then we're going to do one for my surgiversary.
Yes, we are.
Which is May 13th.
Yeah.
And I'll hit my 6 years. So we'll have another little swipe thingy in the stories.
And then we have the big, huge giveaway that we are doing when we hit 10,000.
Yeah.
So if you are listening to this, you are on Instagram and you have not gone and followed us, go and do that.
Go do that on Instagram because when we hit the 10,000, we are doing a massive giveaway and we have a bunch of companies that are on board with us. So don't miss that. Don't do it. Share so we can hit 10,000. The sooner we hit it, the sooner we can have this contest.
Yep.
So, or not contest, giveaway.
We can share all of the details with you as soon as we hit it.
That's right. And tomorrow is May 1st.
Yeah.
So we're starting our challenges and we're starting strong. So it's water and protein and a physical challenge. So look for that. All you have to do is put your name in the post and we'll add you to the list.
Yep.
And we have chats going. We have like 4 chats right now.
Yes.
So
we have several chats. And so if you are not already in a chat and you start the challenge, then you will be added to the chat.
Yeah. And
that's
it's really
how
cool.
It works. And we like to keep it just the people that are in the challenge. So
yeah, and everybody's like giving each other tips and tricks and helping each other. Like it's super cool.
Yeah,
super
it's
supportive.
Fun. It's fun. And even the ones that don't really talk, like we know you're there. We know you're there.
We know.
We see you.
We see you all the time.
All right.
So.
Well, I'm ready to go eat.
Yes, I am hungry. So we will see you next time.
Bye.